Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, and we're here again with another live stream. I'm here again with my good buddy John. Hey, John, how's it going?
Hi.
Oh,
Good
wait a
morning.
minute. It sounds like you got a little bit lower again, like your volume went down for some
Oh,
reason.
I'm lower. Chris,
Oh, there you go. Oh, you just had to be closer to your microphone.
can you hear me?
I can hear you
Is
now.
this thing on?
Is it on?
I don't believe you.
It's on. What's up? Our first contestant is Produce, followed by Mushroom Hunter. And Peter. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to our live stream. This is the first day of December.
Yep.
December. We're in December already, guys. And that means we're almost out of 2021 already. It's like a blink of an eye, right?
I can't believe it. 2022 is going to be a good year. Let's hope.
We're gonna hope that every new day is a wonderful day.
That's right.
Every new day is another day that we have.
Is that a lyric, Chris? Are you
You know,
are you singing me a song right now?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I
You're
just
more into December than me, than us. Well, it's because your birthday's in December, but also John's birthday's in December.
yeah.
Your birthday's coming up, man. You're gonna be old.
I am not going to be a 30.
How old are you gonna be? I know how old you're gonna be. 20 plus 20? In
27
hindsight.
days into my, yeah, I'm going to be a 40-year-old.
Wow, that's crazy, John.
Yeah.
You can't be vegan. You look like you're 35.
Well, I honestly think I do look a lot older than I think I look my age if I'm being. You take a good look at this mug right here. You got what is it? The crow's feet? Crow's butthole?
Chromosomes?
Yeah, chromosomes.
Crow's feet. Well,
I got some kind of crow appendage growing on my face.
we're always a lot. We always criticize ourselves a lot more than anyone else.
Oh, so should I not keep should I not
Criticizing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I want to promote my the ebook Foodie bundle that I'm doing right now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the link. Crud! I don't have the link.
Oh.
That would have been bad. I almost just like copy and pasted the stream key, which would have been bad because anybody could have just streamed on my channel. So let me just quickly go over and grab that link. So there's a Foodie bundle that I do with a bunch of other people, a bunch of other vegans. You know, we've been doing it a few times a year, and it's a huge deal. Especially if you're just going vegan and you need some information packets, some recipes, different things. There's like I think there's over 35 ebooks for $50 right now, and our cookbook is in there, John.
I know.
The Cook and Survive, but there's a lot of other ones. So let me pull that link up real quick. Got to get into the Gmail over here. What have you been up to, by the way?
Me?
Yeah, in the last
I rented a tractor a couple of weeks ago for the farm.
I saw the picture.
And we just had 4 truckloads of sand dumped today. So I've been on the tractor almost the entire day. I actually just got home. That's why I look just as tired as I did last week. Sorry, everybody.
Is it fun? Is it fun on the tractor? At first.
Look, it is fun, but right now I'm just like all that's going through my head is like I have so much to do, and like it takes about 38 seconds to pick up a scoop of sand, drive it all the way into the area, drop it, and spread it, and then it might take an extra minute to try to, it just takes a long time. So all that's going through my head while I'm on the tractor is like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I have so much stuff, and I only have the tractor for till tomorrow, and then
you gotta,
she's
like,
going back. I gotta go. I'm thinking
steam ahead.
I'm thinking about going back right after this live stream.
Wow.
Just kidding. No, I'm definitely gonna go to sleep and start again tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been really working on the just the the infrastructure of the barn, the property of the farm.
Have you been doing any videos to show us what you've been doing, or you just haven't had time?
Well, I'm just taking little clips here and there for Patreon,
Okay.
and maybe I'll do like I'll just it's nothing where I'm like narrating. It's just kind of like before pictures and after pictures and during pictures. There is like me singing the Star Wars theme song in the tractor.
Maybe
Um,
you could get like Attenborough or what's his name like Morgan Freeman to narrate for you.
yes, yes.
John was a hard worker.
He he had a heart of gold, but that didn't pay the bills. So at night, he was a truck stop salesperson
Truck stop salesperson.
where he sold himself for $8.
I'm just gonna go back because I got this pulled up right now. I just want to go back to it really quick here, guys. So I put the link in there. Hey, there's me and John up on top. But here's the bundle here. It's a sneak peek of what's inside. We got recipe, workout programs, meal plans, self-love, and much more. And I can say it's definitely worth the $50 if you were to buy each one individually. It's over $1,000, and it really does have a lot of awesome content creators in here. Besides our cookbook, John, we got a lot of other cool ones.
Yeah,
So,
what do you got? You got Brian in there?
recipes galore. I don't know if Brian's in this one.
Is Derek Simnett in this one?
I think that there's two of them going on right
Oh,
now.
is this a different bundle? I'm sorry, am I
It might
promoting
be.
the wrong?
We're
Should I?
looking right now.
I'll just hang on. I'm gonna mute my mic.
See, now we can just narrate over John's voice. See, there's our book right there. Get Off the Sugar Program, Superfoods, Misfit Vegans Introduction. We have there's a ton of them. Easy Raw Vegan Eats if you want the raw vegan. If you want more of the comfort foods, you can get our book. But there's other ones in here too. Let's see. Just kind of looking through them real quick. Matt Bennett, 5 stars. Salad Mastery. We got Raw Bites. We have Nice Cream by Wendy. Nice Cream is delicious. Master Your Meal prep. And here we have Stephanie. Stephanie is vegan what? She's the one that puts this on. So hopefully, I normally see her whenever I go to an expo. We haven't been to an expo in a couple years, so it's been a while.
Oh wow, yeah. That was I met Stephanie.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
That was I feel like I was at the place that was like in a sports. Remember, Expo was in a different place the last year that I went. Or no. We were at a different floor that we didn't know existed or something when I ran into her.
Yeah.
It's so many memories.
Yeah, because I forget because I think you might have only met her once, but I go every year, and you stopped going a few years ago. So
yeah, so
I know her a lot better.
You have newer memories than I do.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, we met. Yeah. Happy Herbivore Bowling 58 one dish. We got the 4-week vegan meal plan, best of the best 10 raw vegan recipes, redefine your mindset 21 day self-care journal. Raw breakfast. It's just there's a bunch of these. So if you're bored with what you're eating and you want a bunch of new recipes, there it is. I think this ends on the 5th, which is Krampus Day, and the link is going to be up top. But you know where to find it, and that's that for now. So let's get back to the regular program. Hi, John.
Oh, hello. Thanks for having me, Chris. I'm a really pleasure to be here. I'm a real pleasure to be here.
I went over to Brian's house a couple hours ago.
My pal Brian. I think about him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reorganized his where the Christmas tree is in the dining room, and it looks good. But anyways, I left one of my mounts there for my phone, and I was going to do a Instagram live stream possibly tomorrow. And I didn't want to sit there with my phone in my hand the whole time, so I needed to get that that clip that I had that I left over there. So I went over there, and while I was over there, they're not too far from my mom and dad's house. So I called up my dad and I said, Dad, you want to play some chess real quick? I got about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So he's like, yeah, come on over. And I went over there. I played a couple of games of chess with Dad. And that was fun. I've been playing a lot of chess.
You know what I played for the first time yesterday with Kristen?
What? Checkers?
Yahtzee.
I went over to my parents probably not even a week ago. Yeah, not even a week ago. Probably Monday or Tuesday. And Brian was there with Katie and Charlotte. And Katie was playing Yahtzee with my mom. I never really got into Yahtzee, but they seem to be having a lot of fun.
So here's the thing. I don't want to... I'm getting into some bad habits like I used to get in my last...
Peanut butter cups.
No, not necessarily the peanut butter cups, but like, at the end of the day, I just come home and I lay on the couch and I pass out, and then I get up and then I go to work, and then I just come home and I pass out, and then I just like... Nobody hears from me or sees me, and then, not even my wife. So I'm trying to like bring John back. And we played a game last night, and we played Yahtzee. And Kristen used to play Yahtzee all the time, actually, when she was hospitalized with cancer. She got into it, so it was fun for her to like teach me how to play it. Right now we're 1-1.
Well, that's
so now
cool.
we got to do the tiebreaker.
It's when you find a game that you both like to play. It makes things that much more fun.
I would like someone to play chess with, but I do not want to play with you because I need somebody that's more.
Well, if you play me, then at least I can kind of like show you what, maybe.
That's true. You keep beating me, I'm going to learn what not to do.
When I played my dad, so my dad's the one that taught me how to play. He actually pulled out the old chessboard. I'm like, why are you bringing out that one? I want to play the big one. And he's like, well, these are the ones I taught you how to play. He taught me how to play like when I was a little kid. And so I was like, no, I want to play the other ones, even though, that's awesome. You still got the original ones. And I checked them out real quick, and it gave me a little bit of nostalgia because there's these little wooden pieces that I remember.
Oh, man.
And but when we were done playing, he goes, well, I learned something today. And I was like, oh, what'd you learn, He's like, I learned don't make stupid moves.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good lesson.
Unless you're a grandmaster, you're sure to make a stupid move at least once or twice a game.
I used to play a lot when I was a sophomore in college with my roommate Dave at Canisius when we were living in Buffalo. He had a big chessboard with marble pieces. I don't know if he's the one that taught me. I feel like I knew how to play chess before that, but we played a lot of chess, and I was getting pretty good. But then I didn't have anybody to play with since then.
That was my problem. Like I learned when I was younger, and well, now that I know what I can do now, like I was never like really good, but I was decent enough to beat pretty much everybody I played. But I barely ever played. I just knew how to play, and I was okay, and I would beat everybody that I would play, but I never played any masters or people in chess club or anything.
Yeah.
So earlier this year, I decided to pick it up again. I will admit it was because I watched the Queen's Gambit and got me into it again. And I started playing, and I downloaded the app, and I've been playing consistently every single day for almost a year now. And it's just, I love it. I can't get enough of chess. So, yeah.
No, I want to play.
I know. If you download the app, even if you're busy, you can just play whenever you get a second. Like, okay, I'll make a move, whatever.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Dane, my next door neighbor, when I was growing up, he had a computer before I did. It was before AOL dial-up though. It was like right at the beginning of that. But when he got a new computer, he got like this animated chess game on his computer. And I really love playing that because every time you'd make a move and you would try to take out another player, they would they would fight, and then your player would die or their player would die, whatever.
Like in Star Wars when they play and then the piece picks up the other one and slams it down.
Wait, was that Harry Potter?
No, it was Star Wars. Maybe it was Harry. I don't really know Harry Potter that well. Remember in Star Wars where they're, and then the Wookiee, they're like, oh, let the Wookiee win. Always.
Oh,
with the
yes,
way,
yes, yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
It wasn't really chess, but it was, it
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
kind of chess.
There was I think it was Harry Potter where they had to play chess and they were like on the actual chess pieces. I don't know. I don't know. Anybody in the chat want to help me out here? Throw me a freaking bone, please. Jesus, dude, I didn't bring any water up here.
I don't have any water either. And like, I knew it before I went live. I'm like, you know what? I'm not thirsty tonight.
I
And
wasn't
now
either. Now I'm the thirstiest I've ever been in
I
my entire
know.
life.
There's like
Okay, it
no,
did happen it did happen in Harry Potter. Thank you, Misty.
okay. So all you Harry Potter fans out there,
Harry
I just,
Potter.
I just want to highlight. Well, I just want to read this comment right here because it's so like spot on. Mike says 100% raw vegan is so 2008. Okay.
Oh my gosh. When I worked at the raw place in New York City,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I work at a raw place. I'm just gonna be raw. And it lasted like 5 days. The thing is, I don't function very well on a raw diet. I lose way too much weight way too fast.
Well, yeah, because you don't really get any fat. Do you remember when we did that raw juice fast for 5 days?
Yeah.
That was, yeah. I mean,
That was fun.
yeah.
I remember the last day though. The thing is, you're supposed to ease yourself back into food like in a healthy way.
And you're
And
like peanut butter cups, Red Bull.
don't not worse.
No.
Worse.
What?
Somebody, I don't know if it was, no, it wasn't you. Aaron, I think, came back from freaking Pennsylvania with donuts. So I had vegan treats. And I just remember I got the Boston cream and it was the day before we were supposed to break our juice fast. And I was like, I've never told anybody this before, but before during the last day, before like our last juice, I accidentally licked the cream out of one of the Boston creams. I totally cheated, dude.
Oh man.
I'm coming clean right now as your friend. I sold out.
You said that when we did that you did feel like a lot like better. You said you felt good.
I did, but not. I did a different cleanse back in 2008 or 9. I'm sorry. And that was, I did it kind of like more, I took a lot more time doing it. You know what I'm saying? It was a 6-day or a 7-day juice fast, but like I ate light for a week before, and then I like started incorporating food shortly after my fast was broken, but like raw foods. And it was great because I had digestive problems really bad back in like 2005, 2006 because of the garbage that I ate. And ever since I like fasted like that and cleaned my intestines out and everything, it sounds kind of gross. Ever since I blew my colon out, sorry, I was able to, I don't know. It actually helped me. Now I'm not healthy now. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I eat garbage. I'm a garbage vegan.
Yeah, I know. I remember when we did that. I think the reason why we did it is some company sent us the
Yes.
the 5-day juices.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we had all those juices to drink all day long. I mean, we vlogged it, so that was the first. Actually, the pretty much the first time I was in front of the camera. But I didn't feel any difference, and the reason why was because I was raw vegan at the time, so I was already eating super duper healthy. Whereas you were like peanut butter cups and power drinks and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
somebody doesn't know what Boston cream donuts are.
oh my God, they're like one of the best.
Where's the rebalancer from?
Scotland,
Overseas?
UK.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Dude,
a nice
should pull up a picture.
fried donut. I could pull up a picture. It's like a fried donut with like a Boston cream. It's like a vanilla cream inside with usually like chocolate frosting on the top. I definitely posted them before. I posted the Boston cream from Vegan Treats, like with the nice background from them.
Oh
So,
man, let's just. I wish that place was open all night because I would say, dude, I will meet you on the thruway. Let's just go right now.
well, we probably could because the last time I went there, like she let me in at 3 a.m. and we just went through the bakery.
I'm hungry right now for donuts for sure. But I do have to work on the tractor tomorrow. You don't want me falling asleep and running into a farm animal for
No.
crying out loud.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's custard.
Okay,
It's not frosting. It's a custard on the inside.
it's like a custard in the middle. It's like a vanilla custard. And yeah, they're really good. This is a vegan one on Reddit that I just pulled up. Boston cream. There's another one too. I forget what they're called, but they have like the actual, and not really a custard, but more of like the vanilla frosting in
Yeah.
it.
What's that? A headlight or something?
Yeah, I mean, I used to work at the Travel Plaza. This is like right before I went vegan, and they had a Dunkin' Donuts there that they had those, and they had these and the donut holes and all kinds of different stuff. But yeah. So now I'm hungry, and I've been eating so good, all Whole Foods.
Oh, I just had tacos.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was real good. Real good. But I'm ready for some dessert.
Dessert. Did someone say dessert?
Dessert.
Now we all want donuts here in this stream.
Do you remember when we tried to make our own Boston cream donut?
Yeah, we did. That's another video that it came out
Wait,
pretty.
did we try? We actually made a video with it?
I made a video.
Oh, no, it's not with me. Was it? Because I remember
No,
when
it
we
was
tested.
with you because we made
It was for St. Patrick's Day.
yeah, St. Patrick's Day because we had green food color in there
Yeah.
to make them.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, again, you know what? I think the reason I didn't post that video is because I thought we could do it better.
Yeah,
So
I
was like,
agree
you know
with
what?
you.
We're
It
gonna
wasn't
do it better.
100%. We did that a couple. I mean, we
But
did
we
that a
could do it
couple of
better.
times.
But
I
we
tried
could
to make.
also find that original video. That might be funny.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't find it right now, right? There's so many videos.
Yeah, I mean, I've got freaking
I
terabytes of videos.
I tried to make ho-hos once, and I tried only one time, and
That's what.
I didn't
Now
want to do it.
that's another thing that I've been thinking about that we really should do is like, I mean, I've been thinking about this for a long time. Actually, Rachel was making it. She's like, you guys, you and John should make all of those things from that we had as kids, make them vegan and they don't need to be like healthy or anything. Make them shelf sustainable that they don't need to be in the refrigerator because that's the only ones they have out there. And make like all of the the Twinkies and the ho-hos and all that stuff. And I've wanted to do that, so maybe we should actually look into that.
Well, and, this was back when I was living in
Bowl dip.
Marcellus,
Yeah.
in the apartment, not in the studio, but in the one upstairs.
Oh, before you
I was trying to make it for a vegan zombie video actually back in the day.
Wait a
And
minute. I thought we started Vegan Zombie when you were actually living in that studio.
well, yes, okay, so we started recording there, and then I moved to that apartment complex in Liverpool, Brookwood, on the Green, off Morgan Road, right
Oh
near
yeah. Okay. Yep. I
where the
remember.
Amazon building is now.
Yep.
Okay, and then
Well, a little bit of ways. Yeah.
and then I moved.
Wait. Mike said some blasphemous thing in the comments. He said cake is better than donuts. No. He's never been to Donut Friend. So all right. Sorry to interrupt you. Go.
I mean, I'm willing to debate this all night long if you give me cake and donuts so I can thoroughly discuss it. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, then I moved back to that house because we were going to try to buy it. So I was living upstairs when we were still doing vegan zombie stuff. And I think I rented out the downstairs. I remember now. Why are we going down memory lane? What does it matter, Chris?
What is this live stream if we don't go down memory lane?
We should
Michael
call it.
Jackson, thank you for the 99. That's pounds, not 99 pounds, but 0.99 pounds. I don't know how to say that. But thank you. I appreciate that. Now I want a donut cake. I remember ice cream cake, but not. Wait, ice cream. Wait, was it? Hold on. It was from Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee's Playhouse, and he's like, now it's time to make some ice cream cake. And he would take a bunch of cake and a bunch of ice cream and mix it all together.
Oh,
It was good though. But when I was little,
okay,
I
okay.
used to take regular ice cream and mix it and stir it up, so it was like kind of like a soft serve thing. That's what I did.
I'm gonna have an ice cream cake for my birthday next week.
And
In 2 weeks.
nice. What kind of ice cream cake?
Well, probably vanilla and chocolate and peanut butter.
Those are my
And-
favorites.
Yeah. I think I might try to have a party.
Oh my God, that'd be fun.
A 40th birthday party for John.
Where are we doing it? Am I
I don't know,
invited?
dude, but listen, we can do fun live streaming events in the event center. I have heaters that we can stand under if we want to do it in the wintertime, but we got clearance for that.
The last time I was there, it was in the wintertime. It was freezing. We were on that couch and we were like,
Real cold in there.
I never posted that video. Remember that story you told and I wanted to like reenact it about you were driving and you had to pull over in this. I mean, we won't give it away now, but if we could like recreate that in like just a funny way, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, that's a memory I'll never forget. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, we can. So the other thing I wanted to tell you is, uh,
Really?
what do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a
Oh
really
my
good
God,
piece of
I gotta
information.
close this. I keep looking over and see all these donuts on my screen.
I know, I'm
All
really
right,
hungry.
we're getting rid of the donuts.
Oh yeah, where are my 81ers at? What? Oh my God, I've never done that before in my
Wait,
life.
John, you've definitely you. Now I'm wondering, have you been to Donut Friend when you went out there with us?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. Of course, I've been there a few times. I went out there. I went. I'm sorry, I've been there twice with you.
Right. It's
Pretty
best
sure they were.
donuts I've ever had.
I'm pretty sure they were with you. Oh yeah, because I stayed with Kaylee, and she took me to a different donut place that had with like vegan and non-vegan options.
Oh, the Donuttery?
Yes, maybe there was another one. No, I think it was the Donuttery.
It's crazy how many donut places you have to
Yeah,
choose
yeah.
from out there. And
But I got the Polar Bear Club because they're
the Polar Berry Club.
yeah, some of my friends are in that band.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
and actually, you want to hear a funny story?
Yep,
Janelle, you know Janelle, the founder of Mockingbird.
I do.
Her
Yeah.
twin is married to the original guitar player of Polar Bear Club.
Wait, she's what?
She's married to the original guitar player of Polar Bear Club.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Isn't it a
Wait, who is it? Which one of your I never met him, did I?
You never no, you never met
Okay.
her. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
You don't know any. I mean, unless you might know Goose from Syracuse. He's the one that I feel like you know Goose.
Wait, there was an original Goose that's older than me. That
No,
was
no,
like
no, no. This
skateboarder.
is a different
Okay, a
Goose.
different Goose.
Yeah, this is a different Goose. He's younger than me, but he's in the
I
hardcore scene. He works at Possibilities.
okay. I don't think I know him, but I've definitely heard of him through you.
Okay, so anyway, he
When
he played bass. He ended up playing bass for Polar Bear Club for a little while.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Um, Julie says I'm not enjoying my food options for a super sticker. Can we pretend I'm sending a croissant? Oh, I get it. You're trying to send me a croissant over there from France. Well, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. $10. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're having fun over there too with all those microgreens and
Croissant.
yeah, yeah. I love croissants. I want to make some vegan croissants. It's been a long time. What else do we have here?
A
7-Eleven
different-
Boston cream pie.
Is it for real though? Let's go find a 7-Eleven, dude.
Well, here's the thing. There used to be, I haven't seen them in a long time, but these were the accidentally vegan when I first went vegan. There used to be gas stations that had these little moon pies that were chocolate and vanilla custard, like pudding in the middle, and they were vegan. And then I stopped seeing them, but then when I moved to Florida, I think I saw them somewhere on the way down, at a gas station in North Carolina, and then I found them at one store when I lived in Florida. I don't even know if it still exists, but it was called Albertsons, and they had a whole variety of different fruit flavors and chocolate and vanilla, and I was like, oh my God, and like I would just like pick them up and buy them, and they were like 4 for $1 or something like that. And I haven't seen them in like probably over 20 years, but at one point they did have those that were accidentally vegan.
Okay, I got another one for you.
Whoa.
So we used to have band practice in Oneida, right? So you'd have to drive through from Chittenango to Canastota to Oneida, right? You
Right.
follow
Right.
me?
31.
You know that nice and easy on 31?
Which one?
The one that's like you know where
Lakeport Road?
you know where that Dretch Subs is? You
Where are
remember
we?
the sub? We're in Canastota. If you
Okay.
were to take there's an intersection. If you take a left,
Down
I
by
don't
the
think you're on
freeway.
31. You're on 5. Go to Route 5 in your head. So
Wait, what am I looking for?
you know where
Anyway, it's in
you know
Canastota.
where Valley View Restaurant is.
Yes.
So you're on that road, and you stay on that road all the way till you get down. So there's a Nice and Easy on your right hand side. Okay, so I have 2 stories. First of all, there was a
Yes,
direct
I do know what
subs.
you're talking about.
Okay,
Yep.
so there was a direct subs right across the street from there.
I remember. Yep.
They were totally cool with me. They would let me bring tofurkey and anything else that I want. I think back then they had Foodie vegan slices. So I would bring
Italy.
in.
I'm sorry. I said France. Hold on. I said France for Julie, and it's Italy. I'm sorry. I suck. It's Italy that she's living in.
Italy.
I'm sorry, Julie.
I'd like to go to Italy.
Yeah.
You know, my mom's 100% Italian.
My dad used to live in Italy, and he wants to go back someday. So maybe I should go visit Italy with my
Good.
dad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt your story. Keep going.
I was really on a roll there, you son of a
Direct
biscuit.
sub. You could
Okay.
bring anything you wanted.
Yeah. Okay. So what was really cool is she told me that she went to this convention and tofurkey was there, and they were trying to like make it so that tofurkey could be offered. This was over 10 years ago, though. Nothing must have come of it because it's probably not profitable enough. I bet it might be now. Anyway, across the street from there, that was a side story, but at that Nice and Easy, they actually sold these freaking giant, like as big as my face, cookie sandwiches with vanilla frosting and in between 2 big ass cookies that were vegan.
Ass cookies.
They weren't made out of asses,
Okay.
but and I ate so many of those that like I'm surprised I'm still alive. No joke. Like I would eat 2 of them on the way to band practice, and then 1 during band practice. Like I would just eat so much of it. I felt like my blood had sugar going, like my
I felt
veins.
like that before too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, did you know like Walmart used to have turnovers? I don't know if they're still vegan, but their turnovers used to be vegan.
Yeah. A few stores have them.
It's pretty fattening.
So for the longest time, okay, so when I first went vegan, Wegmans had the best bakery style bagels, but then for some reason
They egg wash it. Right.
no, they would
No?
they were putting honey in them.
It's for the
But I just looked recently, and there's no honey in them anymore, and there's no eggs. There's no egg. If they were egg washing, they would have to say,
Contains.
allergens, eggs.
Yeah.
They couldn't do that. None of that's in there. So I'm like, did they listen to reason? Season is calling. You said something else that just reminded me of something else too, and I was gonna say it, but then I didn't.
Okay, so I said something else that reminded you of something else.
Right.
Okay.
I was walking up the stairs, and then I fell down, and now I'm like, what was?
And then I
saying?
found $20.
I found $20 a few nights ago when I was walking Zeke. And
Did you knock on all the doors trying to find out who?
No,
Excuse me,
there was
sir?
nobody around. It was like in a parking lot, and
Oh.
it was raining out. And I looked down, and I wouldn't have seen it, but I turned on my light on my phone because I was about to go through like a dark wooded area. And when I did it, there's a $20 bill down there, and I looked around because, like, you know how the pranks like poop.
Yeah, is there
dollar.
poop on
I'm
it?
like, is somebody watching me? But it was like 3 a.m. It was pitch black out, and I'm like, nobody's watching me. It's like rain. It's like snow raining out, and I look down and I pick it up. Now I had like 2 20s in my pocket earlier, and I'm like, I hope I didn't drop these and find one of them and lose one of them. So when I got home, I looked around and I see if I actually could find the other ones, and I did. So I found a $20 bill, and it's actually right here. It was waterlogged, but now it's.
Did you smell
okay.
it before you put it in your pocket?
No, I didn't smell it, John.
I just wondered. Yeah, I just wondered. So, like, when I used to work at Quebeca Farms, if I was like picking up vegetables, like mostly peppers, and you reach under and you pick one and it's gushy, and you're like, "Oh, dude, that's not gonna end well." Jeff, my boss, would look at me and he'd be like, "Don't do it," and I'd be like, "I have to," and I would be, "Oh," and it smells so bad. I'd do the same thing with, like, if I'd grab onto a rotten potato, I'm like, "Oh God, oh."
It's like one of those things like, oh my God, this tastes so bad. Try it.
Yeah. You're like, "Oh man, it's good." Oh God. It's almost like you don't believe the person, or
Yeah,
like,
it's like
It's like maybe this rotten pepper is gonna smell good.
Or you
Anyway,
need to smell what I just smelled.
yeah, yes, you need to. Yes, we need to be feeling this at the same time. That's what she said.
I keep reaching for my water bottle and it's
I know.
empty.
I'm thinking about bailing and just going to get a glass of water really quick while you.
Go for it. I don't know how to entertain people without you here though. But go for it.
All right, don't tell any good stories.
You guys can ask me questions and I'll try to answer as the best I can. But I don't know what to do. I'm like flying solo right now. Yeah, it's like a train wreck. You can't look away. You have to smell it. Um, I was on a roll talking about vegan things when I first went vegan. In fact, I know a lot of people have given me suggestions of what they want me to do here, and eventually I'm going to put together probably not like a what I eat in a day, but maybe I can recreate some of the things I ate when I first went vegan. Like throughout the week or something. Like here's a few meals that I used to make when I was a newbie vegan or something like that. Because I think that would be fun and interesting. Any house move updates? Yes, actually, I'm doing a walkthrough tomorrow morning for the house. If everything's good, then Friday will be closing, and then I'll start moving on out of here into the other place. So, lots of new videos coming from the new place. That's what I want to do. Or do I? I don't know.
Yes.
Wait, is that a water? John, is that a water?
Yes, there's water in there.
Oh, okay.
Yep, there's it's made out of it contains no juice, so other than juice, it's water.
Okay, cool.
If there's no juice in something.
It's like our bodies. We're made out of water. Like
yeah, we're made out of some water. How much juice are we made out of? Blood is just the juice of the human.
Right, apple juice. You guys remember Bottle Rocket?
If you were to put me into a blender and then strain me through a nut bag, what would you call that? John milk or John juice?
Or juice. That's
Jilk.
Man.
Try a delicious, refreshing cup of
This
Jilk.
is John Ted. This is Juice Ted. Okay. We're grossing everyone out over here on this vegan channel. This is just, what are we talking about?
That's what you're going to get when you hang out with John and Kraft.
What else is new on your agenda for videos, upcoming videos, live streams, whatever? What's going on for the winter?
Okay, well, I'm thinking about changing the YouTube channel name completely to John Ted Talks.
That's funny, yeah.
It's not my idea. It was somebody else came up with it like a year ago, but just because like
do it. I mean, that is your name.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, I realize I had a thought today when I was on the tractor, because that's all you do is think, when you're by yourself in this little cubicle area. And I was like, I feel like I labeled myself with something like the vegan homestead or even just being a part of the vegan zombie. And I get so afraid of that label that I'm afraid to be who I am, because I'm like, oh, once people find out that I'm me, they're not going to like it.
You always got to be you. I feel
and like if it's just John Ted Talks, like it's just me, I can say whatever I want. If people don't like it, well, I can't change that. There's nothing.
I always felt the same way. Like I felt like I had to. I don't know. It was so awkward for me to like kind of take over the channel, and now I'm just like, you know what? If you guys don't like it, you don't have to watch. If you like it, you can come here and watch. Like I'm just gonna continue to do videos that I like to do and content that I hope you guys like as well.
That's why, if it's just vegan homestead for me, I don't know. I kind of want to, like, if I want to make a music video, if I want to do a video where I just talk about something
you could still do that. I mean, this is the vegan zombie, and sometimes, hey, I'm driving around with my brother in his new Tesla.
Yeah.
Or
that's true.
I've done like, I don't know how many videos are on this channel, but we have hundreds and hundreds of videos.
One thing that I really learned though about YouTube in general is you were the YouTuber. You're the YouTuber. I'm the friend that wanted to help out. Like when I have this own channel of mine, I'm like, I don't know anything about it. Like I didn't grow with that. Like I was just like, your buddy that came over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know
Yeah,
if that
when
makes
we
any
started
sense.
it, it was different. YouTube was so much different when we started. We started in the early days. There was no such thing as monetized or making a business out of it, or being something sustainable where you can do it full time. It was just something that we wanted to do to get better at making movies and to share vegan recipes and hope that people liked it. That's what we did when we started the channel. It's grown so much there. So when we did it, I'm like, I don't really want to be seen on the channel. I want you to be seen on the channel, and I'll direct it. I'll edit it. I'll film it. I'll do all the behind the scenes for the channel. And that's what we did. And then like after a while, like I get it. Like, when you left, I'm like, well, I can do one of two things. I could find somebody else to do this while I continue to film it from behind the scenes, or I can get in front of the camera. And I felt like I weighed all my options. I didn't want to have to rely on anybody else. And I said, the best thing that I can do would probably be I should get in front of the channel. Then I can like totally take over full control. I mean, I always had full control, but I kind of didn't when I had to rely on you to do things that you just weren't available to do. So that's what happened. For those of you that are wondering,
I think honestly, like it was also very difficult because a lot of people didn't know that. Like when we first started to like get noticed, and that was like kind of bummed me out to be the face of something that my friend, like, dude, that was, I don't know. I just felt bad. Like people are asking me about all of these things, and I'm like looking at you.
Right
I'm
there.
like, well,
Like,
he's right here. I'm like, it just felt like I was, I don't know, an imposter almost. I'm like, I'm not the guy I'm the guy that just entertains the guy that owns the channel.
Okay, so I felt the same way you did after you left. I felt, even though it was my channel, my creation, I was all my idea. I came up with it, and I told you about it. I said, will you please be the chef of my show? After you left and I had to step up, I felt like I was an imposter on my own show because I felt like people wanted to. It's like when you have a host of a show and then all of a sudden they get somebody else, nobody wants that. Unless you come to the channel later on and you never knew about the first person. So I felt like when I was up there, everybody wanted to see you, and I felt like a big fraud, even though I
can totally understand
an
that.
integral part for every single episode ever made on the Vegan Zombie.
Yeah.
So,
and the audience that you have now, I mean, some people are from way back in the day.
It's like, didn't you used to be bald? I'm like, no, that was another guy.
Are you ever just like, I grew it out though. I ate like a lot of carrots, and here I am.
Yeah. Here I am.
But I kind of like, I mean.
Have a good night, Steven.
I said goodbye. Yeah, bye, Steven. I texted it or typed it.
Oh, you did?
Just because I didn't want to be rude.
Well, somebody asked something earlier, and I was going to answer it. I didn't want to interrupt you, though. What the heck was it? Anyway, keep going. I'll interrupt you next time.
Oh, I mean, I feel good the way that things are now, I guess. It sucks that like the sanctuary is 2 hours away, because we're almost doing everything that we wanted to be doing when we first started when you first started the channel. I feel like maybe, well, hopefully like 2022 we'll be able to do some fun events together. Definitely do some videos together too. Right after I get done with like this tractor work, I'm pretty sure that's the last like.
Are you coming out here one last time in the next like week or so? I think you said.
Yeah, I can before you leave. I think I should. What day is today? Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, the 1st of December. Oh, and I found what the question. It was Travis. Travis wanted to know that I should recreate the vegan burger that I used to post about on Instagram. That used to be my favorite burger that they discontinued, and the name of that burger was the Harvest Burger. And despite what some people might think, the way I made it, like, I really want to recreate this burger too. Like, I don't know if I can recreate it, but I can put all the other fixings together the way I used to make the burger complete. And this is literally like when I first went vegan. So even when I was vegetarian. So we're talking 27, 28 years ago. This is what I used to eat all the time. And once I found these, I would literally go to Wegmans and I would buy, a few boxes of them. And I would have like for lunch, I'd have 2 burgers a day. But they were so good.
What'd you use for bread?
I used to use the bagels. I would put bagels instead of
Oh,
bread.
bagels. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I got that from. There's a couple of things I got from you. I was like, oh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things that you
Cutting board.
did. Yeah, that was that. Like to
I
this
still do
day,
it.
you were sitting like you just sat down on the couch. You're like, what are we watching? You had a whole cutting
I
board
had my whole meal
with
on my
with
cutting
like your
board.
2 burgers on there, like some side dish, and I'm like, that's the coolest. Why waste any plates? Like you
Well,
prepare everything on the cutting board, and then
my
you like eat off of it. That's genius. That's
my
genius.
dad would always come in no matter what. No matter he'd always sneak in and be like, "Do your dishes, and I'd be like, "Oh my god." Like and I hated it, So if I just kept it all on a cutting board, that's one less dish I had to wash.
It's just like a cutting board, a
But,
knife, and a fork,
like,
and that's it.
Like it's a great idea. Like if we ever opened a restaurant, like the plates would be little cutting
I
boards.
think that's great.
I've
I
always
think
done
that's
it.
great. And they should just be cute little wooden cutting boards. People eat off of it, and then we just burn them. We don't even have to do dishes. We just heat the restaurant with the fire of the cutting boards from the previous customer, thus creating a self-sustaining ecosystem of delicious food.
I used to make my breakfast sandwiches on those bagels too.
What were they? What bagels were they again?
They were like Wegmans bagels.
Oh, okay.
By the way, everybody makes fun of me for the way I say bagels, and I try to say it. I try to emphasize
Bagels.
bagel. I say bagel. My whole family
Yeah,
does.
your brother does, so it's nothing to me. I've been
Joseph
hearing
says
about
I
the
should do a video
younger.
every day. Those were his fave. Are you talking about when I did? Oh, you know what? I did that a couple years ago. I did the 25 days up to Christmas. So I did a video every single day leading up to it. Was, oh my God, that was a lot of work. And I said I would never do that again. Maybe I'll do 2 or 3 a week, but I don't think I could do one every single, unless I had somebody working for me that was editing my videos. There's no way I could continue to do that. That was hard. I did a video every day. Plus I did my live streams and any other thing I had to do. Back down to the bagel. Yeah, I would make breakfast sandwiches, and I would make my tofu the way I made my tofu, and I'd get some, usually those tofutti singles for the cheese if I was going to put cheese on at all, and flavor it up and toast those bagels with like some vegan butter. I was going to say Earth Balance, but they didn't exist. It was back with Willow Run was the only vegan butter you could find. I want to recreate all this stuff because make some of the stuff I used to make as a newbie vegan to see what.
It's like because it's way different than what it was. Tim and I just saw Tim yesterday, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we had a little wedding at the farm.
It's been a year since I've seen him.
And exactly 1 year.
Around that, yeah.
Okay, he's gonna be 40 tomorrow in 2 days.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's 40.
That's
40.
also Rebalancer's birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
And Trini's birthday is tomorrow.
Trini.
We got a lot of birthdays.
We got a bunch of
up.
sags. Bunch of saggies in here.
And then your birthday's coming up. Oh, and then my character on EverQuest, but that's a whole other story.
So one of the things that like my favorite things that you used to make back in 2001 when I'd be home from college. You'd come out to my parents' house and we'd grab the blender and we'd get ice cream and mint cookies. Those Numinos?
Yep. And I'd make the milkshakes.
Yep, mint chocolate chip, mint
They're like,
chocolate
Chris, make
chip.
a vegan milkshake. I'm like,
dude.
All right, guys, we're doing it.
That was good. That was the first time I ever made cheese sticks was that year. Actually, I took vegan Rella and I seasoned up some crummies, some bread crummies. And it was good, dude. It was good. I was like, I could eat this. I liked vegan Rella. I don't know if I was crazy.
When I first had it, I liked it too, but it started to like really mess up my stomach and I couldn't eat it anymore. Julie says she liked it when I did during the early pandemic. I did lives every single day. I did. Wow, I did do that, didn't I? That's crazy. And then I think I committed to doing it once a week, and I think Wednesday was the day. So. It was Zeke's birthday yesterday. It was my dog Zeke's birthday yesterday, and I'm such a bad parent because I'm like, Zeke's 5 years old today, and it turns out he's only 4. So
Liar.
I don't know. I mean, it was hard to find his birthday in the first place. He was a rescue, so. And speaking of chess, it was also Magnus Carlsen's birthday yesterday too. He is the world champion in chess. Not like most of you care, but it was his birthday and Zeke's yesterday. And they're currently doing World Chess Championship, and they're on day 5, I think. So they play each other, and there's been a draw every single day. It's been a draw.
Oh.
Not like you guys care, but
we should, let's pull up some chess games. Let's watch that right now on the live stream.
We could play a game of chess together, but I don't know. Should we do it? No, you'd have to make an account.
I'll make an account for next time.
Yeah, make an account next time.
Yeah, because it's kind of late right now.
Yeah, you're right.
I am quite tired.
I get it. You've been on the tractor all day. Hey, man, if you got to get going.
Dude, I am more country than most country singers. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
I drove a pickup truck today and my tractor broke down. Dude, can I tell you guys a secret? Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
I forgot to put the diesel cap back on the tractor and I lost it.
And you rented, so it's somewhere in the mud somewhere. You'll probably find it next summer.
Yeah. So
or
I bought
a
replacement one on Amazon and it's coming today. Oh, it's coming today. It's not here yet. Shit. Shoot, Mom. Anyway, that's my story.
You're sticking to it too. I know it. Anyway, and I can't even drive my car now. I just found out today. I didn't know my inspection ran out. For those of you that don't live in New York State, we have inspections, and it's good for 1 year, and it ran out today. So yesterday was November. It was good through November. So I don't have an appointment.
You got to get your car inspected, but you got to get the windshield fixed first, pal.
Oh, shite.
Yeah, it's free. You got glass cover? Oh, you probably don't because that car's been paid off for 100 years. That's what you get for being a vampire, man.
Oh, my God. What do you mean?
Well, your insurance will probably pay for that.
I have Geico.
Yeah.
I pay so much insurance, and I never use it.
You probably have glass. Everybody has glass insurance.
Then I'm going to call them.
They'll come to your house and they'll do it.
Can we call them right now on camera?
Yeah. But you have to wear something real nice for them when they show up.
Like I could put on just the top half of my suit.
You need a Donald bucket to actually just the top half, but nothing on the bottom.
And I'll wear the rain boots that I bought to go to Mockingbird, the big rain boots.
Yeah, because it is cold out, so you don't want your footies to get cold.
Right.
Anyway, they'll come out and they'll fix it for free. They'll come in for a cup of coffee, and that's it. Just make sure you have coffee for them.
Good night, Julie. Thank you for that super chat and hanging out with us. I know it's probably pretty late over there in Italy, so you have a great night. Talk to you soon. You have the same annual inspection. Yeah, I know some states have the inspection there. At least our registration, we only have to do that every few years. 2 years or something?
2 years.
2 years, yeah. So I need to get that windshield fixed. I don't know how there became a crack in there, but I never fixed it. And I need to get the snow tires put on. I just changed the windshield wiper.
Oh, nice.
Wiper.
What, do you just have one big one in the center?
Well, no, the one on the driver's side was really bad, so I only bought one. So I bought the one, and after I bought the one, now the other one's kind of going. I'm like, should have bought two. But hey, just trying to save a penny or two. I used to get a heck yes for Vlogmas. You guys really? I don't think I can really do the Vlogmas right now, just because I am going to be moving. So I'm not going to have I don't even know if I'm going to have I don't know when I'm going to have the internet at the new house. And I got to get out of this house for the new tenants to get in.
What?
Yeah, so I need to go to somebody else's house to get internet. I don't know.
You can come over to my house. I have 2 internets.
Oh, that's convenient. It's only 2 hours away. But
I got the Wi-Fi. You only have to drive halfway.
Oh, right.
She's got a signal that can go as far as the eye can see.
Well, I can see billions of miles because, if I look straight up at the sky.
Dude, check this out.
You got an Earth behind you.
If you look, the North Star is up.
Are you waving? Are you Scotty? Thank you for that super chat. Thank you for everything y'all do. Sending appreciation from West Philly. Awesome. West Philly. Oh, have you been to Gangster Organics? Gangster Vegan Organics over there? Out in near Philly. Forget where he is though. Anyway, you were talking about behind over there. I can see. Is that?
I can see clearly now. The earth is here. There's a hurricane there. We got a big tropical system right here. That's going to blow over. That's going to blow right past us. What I'm worried about is this big blotch of blue.
Yeah.
Here.
You worried about that right now?
Yeah, it's becoming bigger. We're all going to be... Dude, we're going to be Kevin Costnering it, Chris.
Oh, Waterworld. Yeah. Yep. We're going to make a very bad movie for a lot of money. Okay, so it looks like a lot of people want a Vlogmas. I can't commit to every single day, but I will do my best to do some Vlogmas, because if you guys like it that much, I'll go ahead and do it. I actually was just watching some of my old ones I did, and I don't normally go back and watch my old videos, but I'm quite fond of those because it's my family and there's nostalgia there and everything. So I might do that, you know. I mean, I'll definitely do some Vlogmas. I just can't commit to every single day. But
what is it? What do you do?
You just vlog, you know, the 25 days up to Christmas. That's what I did last year, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to commit to every single day because it was way too much for me and I was burnt out by the end of it. But I will do Vlogmas. And also, Joseph, thank you for that $9.99. And
are you out of your mind?
Yeah, $9.99. I always say that too. $9.99. You're on. It's a commercial. But I'll do my best to do some Vlogmas here. I don't know if it's going to be 5 days or 12 days or whatever, but once I'm nice and cozy in the new place and I got some internet and I got my editing station all set up, then I'll be like, okay, I'm confident that I can do some more Vlogmas. And I will have more motivation to do that in the new place because there'll be so many new things to share.
Can you tell us Christmas stories in front of the fire with Christmas carols singing in the background?
Yes, I can.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining.
Oh, man.
I had to sing at the Everson Hotel every year on Black Friday in high school.
Everson Hotel, where's that?
Not the Everson Hotel.
Everson Museum?
Not the museum, I'm sorry. The
Syracuse Hotel.
No, oh my God, where? The Landmark Theater?
The Landmark Theater.
Is there a staircase in the Landmark, Chris?
Yes.
The Landmark has all the decorated crap.
Oh, it's nice.
Okay. I had to sing on the steps of the Landmark Theater for a select choir.
How old were you?
I was in 9th grade.
Okay.
So I'm talking pre-vegan John. And then 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, those are vegan John days. Vegan John was singing Christmas songs on the steps at the dang theater.
Dang, dude. Ramen noodles a good bargain. I just saw that video. I saw an old video like when we went down to Florida in '95 and I was with Billy and Tom and everybody. And it's one of my rare videos I have where we're eating vegan food. You know, I never really took videos of me eating, but there we are. We made ramen noodles and we were like, dang, these are a good bargain. Dang, these ramen noodles, we can live off these things.
Where is this from?
It's from Florida. Me and Billy and
James. Is that the Billy voiceover?
Yeah, no, it was real. It was real Billy.
Okay.
It wasn't a voiceover, but this was in March of '95. I remember specifically when it was. It was around the 25th or something, because I remember looking on the news and EZ had just passed away. So I remember exactly. Yeah. We're talking 26 years ago, almost 27. Yeah. Is Craig in here? I keep seeing Craig's name come in, but I didn't see Craig. So, you don't know how to edit. That's why you hire people to edit for you, Gregory. Craig, I'll edit for you. Don't worry, man. You need some editing suggestions? I'll do it.
What if you edited his video, but you just made him say like wicked messed up shit? Hi, my name is Craig, and my pants are.
My pants.
This is the main channel. You can't say this.
I'm Craig. I live in a candy store. No, I'm just kidding. Craig's a really good editor, actually. Craig is one of the few people I trust to hold the camera and film me. He never screws up. He does really, really good work.
He's
He's
a really nice guy too.
I was
met him.
literally singing Bone Thugs and Harmony just like a couple hours ago on my way home. And I'm going to miss everybody. And, it's because it's the first of the month. Wake up, which we got weed. Yeah. But then I started thinking, and I'm going to miss everybody. And,
Hey, and we pray.
You got to be at least a certain age to know all this stuff,
I didn't like Bone Thugs in high school because it's like some kids that didn't like me listen to them, so I kind of associated,
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually did like them because when I first moved to Florida, when I was like 19, my friend, he would play it every day. He'd be like, guys, wake up. It's like, it's the first of the month. I actually got a video of it too. Like, this is not a joke. I can show you the video.
That's fun. Pull it up, Chris.
What you need. I'll pull it up another time. I don't know where it is right now.
I was a big fan of the Boys to the Men.
The Boys to Men, yep. Boys to Men, ABC.
BBD.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got another. We have another super chat coming in from
Chris. The fans are making it rain on you tonight.
99-cent banana chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Bones. Bone Thugs. I went all the way. We both went, and John went all the way. Yeah. I mean, I could tell you stories from back. We'll get on to another subject though. Oh man. See, I almost did it again. I reached over for my water bottle. It's not there.
It's like sucking on air, pal.
The water that wasn't there. Oh my God. What else? I know it. Man, time flies. We've been on for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are fun though. It's nice hanging out.
It is. These go by super, super fast.
They do. And we don't even have any plans. We just log on.
Well, yeah, we talk. We're like,
what are we going to talk about? We don't even know yet. Let's just log on and we'll figure it out.
I've known you since you were a wee little kid.
I was a little lad.
You were a little lad, and then you grew up all the way. That's an inside joke. Nobody knows what we're talking about except for you and me and maybe my brother. I know
exactly, and I can see it like with clear as day. What's happening? I can see your dad doing it.
Yep.
And he graduated.
And then he graduated. That was 21 years ago.
Dude, I don't want to talk about it.
I can't believe it.
I am never going to show my face at any reunions. Are you?
I've never gone to a reunion. You know what? I never got invited to one. I was almost like, guys, I kind of want to go. But, I wasn't really friends with anybody in my grade. I was friends with everybody like one grade under me, like Chancey and Jameson. And they were all a grade under me.
Ah, okay.
I did have some friends that were in my grade, like Matt. I don't think you met Matt. Did you meet Matt? Matt's in my Twitch stream sometimes.
No.
I don't want to say his last name on.
Why not? You don't want to dox him? Why don't you just type it out, type his phone number in the chat so we can all write it down? Yeah, I saw Tim yesterday. He came in and saw the house. We had a beer, and it was really nice seeing him because, dude, we used to jump the fence, go to Sherry's house, and eat PBJs on our lunch break together. And then we weren't allowed to do that when Sherry's dad found out, stepdad. So we used to drive all the way to Dan's house, Dev's house. And he was a junior. He wasn't even there. So here you are, two seniors that had two, remember how you could put two periods together, two lunch periods, and be gone for even longer in high school? Or did you not have to do that?
Well, I never skipped a class, and I never, I was like Mr. Perfect Attendance.
So. Oh, well, so I don't know if they did this way back in the 1800s when you graduated, but when I graduated, my last year, you could combine a study hall and a lunch and then just have an extended lunch break.
Oh, yeah, I did do that.
Okay.
I would go up to the art room.
So Tim and I would drive to Wegmans or PNC. We'd buy a bag or a loaf of bread, a thing of peanut butter, and a thing of jelly. We just go to Dan's house and just eat it on our lunch break until we got in trouble with his parents. then we stopped. But
do you remember the one time that we were all over at Sherry's, and she said, "Oh yeah, my parents won't be home. We can all be over there." And Tim actually had a broken ankle because he jumped down the flight of stairs at the mall, and Rob was like falling asleep by the fire. I don't know how his face didn't burn off because he was so close to it. And then all of a sudden, her dad or mom or somebody came home, and everybody had to get up to run out of there because like he was, what's going on, Sherry? And Tim like tried to get up. I think Rob was playing dead, and Tim was trying to like hop out of there on crutches. And I'm like, I was like my first time ever over there because you guys are like younger than me, and you're like, yeah, come on, hang out with us and stuff. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll hang out with you guys. And here I am, like getting in trouble over at your girlfriend's house. It was just a big chaos all of a sudden.
I don't know if I was even there that night.
You had
because I had to work at the farm the next day. Oh. No, because you guys all hung out without me. I was a loner, Dottie.
Yeah, but I hung out with I hung out with you and Tim and Rob. Yeah,
Tim Rob.
Tim Rob.
They were the same person back then.
Crazy.
Rob would just fall asleep.
You guys were so much younger than me then, and now you guys are all older than me.
It's weird. We were so much younger than you. Now we're either the same age or older.
Yeah, it's crazy. It happens all the time. Yeah, I think we do good on here when we just like talk about memory lane or whatever. We got a lot of things to talk about because
we've been vegan. We got a lot of veganism in between us too.
We do over 50 years.
Lots of stories.
Lots of stories. We've seen and done it all pretty much. I mean, well, I've never been in a submarine, but we have been on a cruise ship. And we've been in Alaska.
I don't think I've been on a submarine. I had to think about that for a second because I have been on an aircraft.
God, maybe I was when I was a little kid. I got a memory from 1984 because I remember at the bottom of the picture. But maybe I was just near it. I don't know if I actually went on it. It was in a bay, and I was with my uncle and my cousin and my dad. I don't know where it was, but there's a picture, and it says 1984 at the. I was only 8. Anyway. What am I talking about?
We're just talking about living in submarines and stuff. Submarines.
We're talking about fresh baked bread.
Oh, that sounds good.
Not sliced with hummus. Yes. I love that. Or a nice baguette. Yes, I love that.
Biting into a baguette, that's that crunch factor. That's everything.
Oh my God. You know what? I actually just bought one not too long ago because you know what another food that I used to eat. This is not as long ago, but it was still pretty long. This is back in like 2002, 2003. It's when I lived in New York City. Oftentimes when I was coming home from school, I would normally take the subway down and then I'd take my time and walk back. And there's a grocery store down there that you probably know, Fairway. And they have it's different than Wegmans, but they have a lot of nice, fresh, vegan, all kinds of stuff. I used to get olives there and fresh bread. But I would pick up that can of Amy's chili, and ooh. I would heat that up when I got home, and I would dip that baguette into it, and it was so good. And I just did that again like a couple weeks ago. That
does sound good.
Yeah.
That does. You know what I did with Amy's chili?
What?
I got some of those Light Life hot dogs. Yeah. I fried them up real nice. Mm-hmm. And then I got some baked beans, Wegmans, brown sugar baked beans. I poured that on there. I got the hot dogs. I got sauerkraut. And then I got chili. Poured that on there. I needed a potato factor. Normally, like for a garbage plate, you do fries. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but
yeah.
I did have some. I think I had some red potatoes. I sliced those bad boys up into little cubes, fried them up on the cast iron with some onions, and then I just put it all on the plate together. I put a little day on there too. It was good on the potatoes, and then I just mustard, ketchup, relish all over that. Oh, dude, it was so good.
I think I saw your post of it. You know what I used to do back in the day? Back in the day, they had these. They still have them, but they're not vegan anymore. But once upon a time, they had that yellow saffron rice, and they had the Louisiana red beans and rice.
Yeah.
And they're not vegan anymore, or at least the Louisiana one's not vegan anymore. But back in the day, I used to get those same hot dogs, and I would boil the water, put that in there, and then right before I was going to put the lid on it, when it says, simmer it for 15 minutes, I would put the hot dogs in there, put that on top, and then when it was all ready and all the water had been soaked up and evaporated out, you take it off, and you got these flavorful vegan hot dogs that rose up to the top of it, and you have your beans and rice with the hot dogs, and it was so good. And that was one of my main meals that I would eat back in the day. And I remember I did that a lot when I was down at University of Florida when I was going to school there. I'd buy a lot of that because I was poor college kid. This is back in the year 2000, 2001. And that was one of my go-to meals.
So I don't remember the name of the company, but back in the early 2000s, they made this vegan breaded chicken patty, and it came in a package with 2 of them. And the package was black. It was like a black piece of cardboard that like wrapped over, like plastic shrink wrap or whatever. Anyway, so we remember the mushroom flavored ramen noodles, ramen noodles. So they don't make those anymore, right?
No.
They used to be vegan.
Yeah.
I learned this from Sherry, by the way. She would cook up the mushroom flavored ramen noodles, and then she would get a can of mushrooms, throw a little olive oil in a frying pan, fry up the mushrooms, add the cooked noodles with the seasoning, and then fry up the chicken patty and all that together. And it was wicked good. It was really, really good.
I can't relate with the mushrooms, but I liked the mushroom ramen because there wasn't actual
chunky mushrooms. Yeah.
Right. But I really want to know what chicken that was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Maybe I would remember.
It might have been
it
might have been St. Eve's company.
Could have been.
Or Light Life, but they don't make it anymore, or at least they don't sell it in this region, at least, or Syracuse.
There's a lot of items. Remember those chicken nuggets that were really good? I don't remember what they were called, but
chicken free nuggets. Being vegan?
And they stopped. And I was with you.
God,
and that night, and you started eating them. You're like, these taste weird. And I looked at the box and it said
eggs in
great
them.
New taste. And I'm like, oh, don't even tell me. Great new taste. Yep, there's eggs in them now. That is the worst. When there's a product that's vegan, vegans know that it's vegan. I mean, I haven't seen any products do this since, vegan really became a mainstream thing. But this product, they were called chicken-free nuggets, I think. And
yeah.
They had the nuggets, but they also had the patties, and they were really, really good. I mean, this is, think about being vegan back in the day when they had none of these products at all. And then all of a sudden they came out with a few things, and that was one of them. So all of a sudden we, for the first time ever, could start eating chicken nuggets that were vegan. And then all of a sudden, without telling anybody, they made them not vegan. I think a lot of people complained. A lot of people stopped buying them. I stopped buying them. And then they made them back to being vegan again. And I was like, too late. I'm done.
Didn't screw that, man.
And they went out of business.
I was bummed. You had a good thing and then you added an animal product. That's I don't want to get all offensive.
Morningstar did that. A lot of people.
They did that with a few products.
A lot of people don't realize this. If you're a newer vegan or your family's been vegan for 10 or even 15 years, way back before that, Morningstar used to have all vegan products. And then all of a sudden they started introducing their products with eggs in them. So if you haven't been vegan for over 20 years, you probably think that all of Morningstar has always had eggs in it, and now they're starting to make things, vegan again. No, they went from vegan to non-vegan, and now they're slowly transitioning everything to be vegan again. And, I talked to them at one of the expos, and they said that this is a couple years ago. This is probably 2019. They said that their goal was to have everything become vegan again in 2021, which is where we are. We're actually at the end of 2021, and they still have things that aren't vegan. So I kind of want to know what's going on, but I haven't been able to talk to them at the expo.
Yeah, I mean, I do notice that a lot more of their products are vegan, which is cool, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, the corn dogs, those were never vegan. Now they're vegan.
Yeah,
A lot of
there were a lot of the pizza ones. Yeah, remember there was a pizza one that was vegan that then they put some sort of milk derivative in it afterwards. And I'm like, you guys, you're killing me. I had one easy meal.
So yeah, Pringles were a thing that were vegan. Although, so this is what I hear, that Pringles has put milk products back in all of their products. So none of the Pringles are without the animal free. But I remember specifically with Pringles, like 27 years ago, being a brand new vegan, the big thing about Pringles, why vegans didn't buy it. And I know a lot of people, and I even have my own arguments against this nowadays, like.
No, it's okay. It's evolved over the years.
Right,
but,
right.
Yeah, I want to know if I
Gamble
did the
made
same. Yeah,
them.
that's why. That's exactly why I didn't eat them. And I still don't eat them because of that.
Yeah. But like
I have eaten them. I have tried them before, but like
I have too. Like
they do leave a bad taste in my mouth.
I don't eat them just because like I remember way before I was even vegan too. Like when I was in middle school, which is a long time ago. This is even before I was vegetarian. So we're talking a long time ago. Maybe I was vegetarian. Wait, was I? No, I don't think I was. I think I was like 13 or 12 or 13. And one of our teachers said, "Do you know how Pringles are made?" And we're like, you cut up potato." No, it's like they mush all these chemicals and ingredients and probably very little bit of potatoes, and it becomes a big sludgy, like paste. And then that goes through and it goes into like the deep fryer, and it comes out as like these little chips that are baked, and that's how Pringles are made. It's like a big sludge. And then everybody was like, "Gross," and I just remember they tasted good when I was a kid, but. Yeah, I didn't really. You could taste the oil as you bit them to them.
You remember there was this new chip that came out, like, I don't know, maybe it was like in the early 2000s, and they had some sort of different kind of oil in it. I shouldn't have even brought it up because I don't remember, but they were really gross. It was disgusting.
Sunflower oil or
no, it wasn't even a healthy thing. It was just like some.
We got motor oil in these.
We got. Used motor oil. We got to do something with it, folks. Pass it through a human.
Linda, I think what they're saying is as of recently, they transitioned all their Pringles to have like milk products in it. So maybe if you have an old can of, I don't know though. I haven't double checked it. So maybe the original are still vegan. I don't know. Yeah, Vegan Rob's has the Pringle style.
Oh, cool! I haven't had those.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Would they sell them at like what, Wegmans? You think, or?
It's hard to find them.
I was gonna say because I've only seen some of their other stuff.
So Vegan Rob used to do the veggie booty and stuff, and then he became vegan, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna revamp my entire company and make it all vegan. Every single product's gonna be vegan, and I'm just gonna straight up name it Vegan Rob's."
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Remember, like the veggie booty that was vegan was so good, and now it's the same company. Because he had a green one, right? He had a green one that was actually vegan before.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were some that were vegan, some that weren't, and then he said, "You know what? No more non-vegan."
Chris, one other thing before I go.
Okay.
That's my hint. That's my cue. You were my very first VP experience in 2003.
What do you mean?
In New York City. You took
Vegan Paradise.
Vegetarian Paradise? Vegan Paradise?
Oh my God. That was my favorite. I went there
Crispy
20 years
soul
ago.
chicken.
That crispy soul chicken is the best. And like,
you
guys could taste it. It's nothing like anything that any stores sell or anything. It is
so good.
But at the same time, you can definitely overeat and be like, "Oh, I'm way too full. How did that happen?" But I used to get that stuff at least once or twice a month when I lived in New York City.
Yeah.
And that's like right next to Red Bamboo.
Every time we would have a show, we used to play a show almost every other week in the Lower East Side, which is just like right down the street from pretty much from Red Bamboo. So we would go all the time, and that crispy soul chicken was like, I can taste it right now. Just it's the crunch when you first bite into it. It's like, oh my God.
So you know what I would always get? I would get that crispy soul chicken. If I was there right now, my order, I already know what I would order. Crispy soul chicken, and it's the best. It's their number one selling thing. I mean, people that aren't even vegan are lined up in there, buying the crispy soul chicken. So if I was going to order right now, I would get the crispy soul chicken. I would get the scallion pancake because it's like none I've ever had. It's nice, thick, and fluffy. So good. And the chocolate milkshake. That's what I always got whenever I went there.
Nice.
And every time I tried something different, I regretted it. I'm like, you know what? Crispy soul chicken it is. And then they went out of business, and they became Zen. What was it? Zen Palace? Or
Yeah. Are they still there?
I
I
think
don't
no,
remember.
but I don't know. I don't know for sure. They're not Vegetarian Paradise anymore. But yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. You're making me hungry.
I don't. I'd love to go back to New York City one of these days.
That's our first travel video we ever did on this channel. Is we went down and we actually went to Candle 79.
Me?
No, wait, did we not go there? No, yeah, we did a video there. We did. There's a video of us there, Candle 79. We got the piccata. Seitan
That's my
piccata.
favorite, dude. That was my favorite dish that they
Yeah.
made. They
Yeah.
closed though.
I know. Now they are a couple that have been vegan for, I mean, this is like probably as long as I've been alive. They've been vegan for, yeah,
Hundreds
hundreds of years.
of years.
Am I addicted to chocolate? I'm pretty addicted to chocolate. Although, I've been eating super clean lately and I haven't really been craving it. But if I'm normally eating chocolate, I crave it. Yeah, like crazy.
I could eat some chocolate right now.
Yeah. John and Chris road trip. Yeah, like, well, that's the thing. We just weren't on the same schedule to do more road trips, but before anyone did it, we wanted, that was the idea. I even like threw it out there like, hey, let's do a fundraiser so we can do like a vegan diners, drive-ins, and dives. And I even pitched that to them. I actually talked to producers from the Food Network, and they asked me, because I tried out for it. They actually asked me if I wanted to try out for it. So I sent them a little video of me, saying what I wanted to do, what I would do if I won and everything. And they said, what would you do if you won? And I said, and they said, what would you do if you had your own show? And I said, I would want to do basically what Guy Fieri does, but I would want to do vegan style diners, drive-ins, and dives. And then they waited a couple days and they got back to me and they said, what would you say if, would you still want to do that if Guy would host the show with you? And I was like, are you guys actually talking about that? I was like, heck yeah, I would. I'm like, in a second I would do it. Like I'll be his secondhand guy going to vegan restaurants with him. No problem.
Hey guys, Guy Fieri here.
But then I never heard back, and then then they started doing some vegan places after that. So it's always a good thing to get that in people's heads.
Chocolate.
Oh. Last time you were in New York City was 2015. The last time I was there was last February. No, February of last year. I'm at not this February. 2020. Right before the pandemic.
Oh, I was there in January of 2020.
I was there 1 month after, and I think we got a lot of Maywa chicken. I was there with Josh, Big Josh. And
Big Bad Josh.
yeah, we went down there and ate food, and that was it. We went to Toronto too, and we went to the Doomies up there and the Vegan Dale Street a lot of good food. Never posted that video though. Never posted the video. If I shake it, I can get a couple sips.
Maybe there was some condensation in there.
No. Anyway, you look like you're about to fall asleep, so.
I've been sleeping this whole time, Chris.
Ooh. All right, well, I mean.
Well, I guess I'll see you next. Maybe I'll see you next Wednesday. I'll see you before the week's over because we got to fix the broken stuff.
Broken dreams, fixing it. Yeah, we do. We definitely got to fix that. If you can.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I'm sure we can.
I think everything else is pretty much good.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee's. All right, Chris, you need to start.
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives new channel. Thanks for the super chat, Scotty. I would love that to be like. I mean, that was always like I've done a lot of traveling in this channel, so it's out there. It's like we've got a bunch of them.
Chris, we all want to see you go to Flavortown.
Flavortown.
Yeah, you're gonna be the mayor of Flavortown.
I don't know, man. I think, all channels evolve, and like I know I'm okay that if we're not like a majority, or if I'm not a majority cooking channel anymore. I mean, it can be anything really,
This is
because
just a straight up chess channel now, guys.
just chess, guys, strictly chess. We're gonna talk about the pieces, how they're chiseled out of the
We're gonna play
so
chess on my chest. I'm gonna get the chess
that's what
pieces
my niece said the
tattooed.
other day, Katie. She's
Yeah.
5 years old, and she's like, because she plays chess, and she said like, oh, I beat Dad in a game of chess. I think I used to say the same thing though.
Yeah. You know, Brian used to say is ambience.
Ambience, yeah. Well, Brian sucked his thumb for until he was like 22.
22. I had to try to. Yeah, I was like, Brian, stop. You need that hand to play guitar. Stop sucking your thumb.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. Well,
Hey, thanks for having me, Chris. I really, really
I'll,
enjoyed not sleeping.
I'll see you next time, man.
I'll see you. Thanks.
All
I'll
right, later.
have a wonderful evening.
Okay. All right, now that he's gone, what was I was just on something too. What was I gonna say there? I have to bring. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. I just had a thought that escaped my brain. Ooh, 444 from No Egg Craig. I heard you're too scared to play me in Connect 4, dude. Man, I'll play you in Connect 4. Oh man, Connect 4. The last time I played that was when I worked at Target, and that was like probably 15 years ago. I remember the exact game I played too. Connect 4. Hey Craig, do you play chess? Because you should. We should play chess. John totally reminded me of something, and I was going to tell you guys the story, and now I forgot it. I've got a great memory, but a very bad short-term memory. What the heck? It's like when you walk into a room and you forget why you're there. And the joke was, when I was younger, that I would always laugh at was like, when I walk into a room and I forget why I was there, I feel like how a dog feels all the time when they're just like, oh, what? Oh, okay, what? And it's like, what am I doing? Why did I come in this room? And then when you leave, you're like, oh, I remember. And then you go back, and sometimes you forget again. Vegan Flavor Town. You want to play on a stream? You want to play on this stream or another time? Because I don't know if I have everything set up to be able to stream that. Connect 4 here. Do you want to play me in chess? Because I'll play you in chess. Yes, Linda. That is another thing that I want to say before I end the stream. But there was something else I wanted to. There was a story I was going to tell you. John brought up the memory, and then I was going to finish the story after he left. But now I forget. Too many stories. Maybe it's just time for me to go. Maybe we've been talking about food for too long, and it's time for me to go make some food. I don't know. You will die if we play chess. See, the good thing about playing chess is I'm not killing I'm capturing and bringing you back to the tea room where there's cookies and hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. So your pieces never really die like they do in other games. Like, we streamed the game of Risk because I had never played Risk before, and then you showed me Risk, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to play this. And then I loved playing it. I think I won. Did I win? I think I did. It was a fun game. At least the video version that I played. Connect 4 is better than... No way. Chess is better than everything. I am so addicted to chess that no matter what I'm doing, if I see I have a notification that somebody played me in chess, I will pick it up, and like, I don't care if I'm like holding something up so somebody's hammering something in. I'll be like, hold on, I gotta play somebody in chess. Okay, I made my move. Like, that's how devoted I am to chess. Oh my god, I gotta play one more game. I love it. I'm addicted to chess. There's worse things you could be addicted to. So. In case I was too subtle. I do want to show you guys one more time this. I wonder, can I show it? Or is it going to be... Okay, there. So there's John. Bam. All right, so for those of you that missed it, up at the top of the stream, I have a link. It's posted there. And for the next 4 days, you have the option to get this vegan foodie ebook bundle. And for $50, which $50, that's kind of a lot of money, but at the same time, you're getting more than 35 ebooks resources. So if you're looking, so that's a huge deal. And I always participate in this because I like the people behind this, and it's all vegan, and it really does give somebody, especially if you're a new vegan and you're just overwhelmed and you don't know what to do first, or you don't know what recipes or whatever you want. This has everything you need and more. If you're a new vegan or a seasoned vegan, it's got even more. Like you're sick of eating the same stuff, here you go. You got tons and tons. It's good for another 5 days, 7 hours. So within this ebook bundle is our ebook, The Vegan Zombie Cook and Survive. And there's just so many different ebooks, like, health and fitness, vegan recipes, raw vegan, comforty vegan. There's our book right there. That's me. That is me right there. I know I don't look like that. Just kidding, I do. That's me. Our ebook, smoothies, superfoods. I mean, there's tons here. Tons. So you can click that link and purchase it. You can purchase it for a gift, whatever you want. But I just want you guys to know about it before it's too late. It will go to, support, content creators like myself, and, people that, do this to, spread the vegan word so we can keep doing it. So there it is. Buy now. It's a total value of over $1,000. There's actually 39 ebook resources to be exact, 37 influencers, and it's a 95% discount. So, hey, I can put my name behind something that's good. So there it is. If you guys want to get it, it's there. And I won't take up any more of your time with that. Let's go back to me and maybe answer a couple more questions, and then I will be getting going. What? Sometimes when you talk too much and just words, they don't sound right anymore. But yeah, I have to get ready for tomorrow because I'm going to do a walkthrough of the new house, which is exciting to say the least. And then, and only then, will I be able to kind of settle down and start putting more content out again. For those of you that have noticed the lack of content, I'm sorry, but it's just everything's in shambles right now, and I just, I do intend to put out a lot more stuff and do more things, so that's why. And other than that, I guess this is a good place to stop the video. You want Amy's chili? I wish I had some Amy's chili right now. Although Wegmans is still open, I still got a couple hours before it closes if I want to go there and grab anything. So I do. I use Lichess, and I'm the vegan zombie on Lichess. So if anybody wants to play me, I play every day. That doesn't mean I'm a grandmaster. It doesn't mean that I'm definitely going to win. I can very easily lose. So don't hesitate. I'm not saying that I'm like some champion or anything. So, if you're a chess expert, you will probably beat me. All right, guys. Well, I'm very glad that we got to talk tonight, and thank you for all the super chats. Everybody have a great night, great rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Very soon. Stay safe and watch out for zombies.